Now that we've got a nice looking, nice working player character, let's start finally turning this into an actual game. Very first thing I'd do in just about any game is make sure if I fall off the edge, I'm not just falling forever. That would be the end of my game. I just have to give up. So let's make it that if I've fallen off the edge of my game, I just reset the entire scene. It's only a couple of lines of code in our player script. I can check my player's Y position. And I might do it after I've moved. So down here at the bottom, very, very bottom, if position dot Y, and when we're dealing with 3D, I think that Y actually does go in the upwards direction, so we want our position to be less than some negative number. Doesn't matter too much. This is how many meters below the ground you want to be. So our ground is at 0. If we're less than some kind of negative number, that means our player has fallen below the ground. So if our Y position gets too low, then we want to reset the scene. And the line of code for resetting the scene does look a bit awkward. We have to get our tree, so that's this object over here, or the main game object, that's my tree. And I could write change scene to file, name of a function, but sometimes Godot gets a bit upset if I make that happen immediately. So instead I'm going to write call deferred, which means run this function later. Get tree, call deferred, change scene to file. And then I write the name of the scene that I want it to change to. So in this case, it's exactly the same scene I'm already on. It's my main scene. And the way I write it is I write the folder name and then main.tscene. So res, you can see, is the name of the top level folder in Godot always. So I've written res there as my top level folder. Main.tscene is at the top level. So this line will reset my main scene. It's also how I would change levels to a different scene. I would call deferred, so it happens in the future, change scene to file, and then just whatever scene I wanted to change to at that point. So with just those 2 lines of code, now my player should be able to fall off the edge of the map, and when I do so, it will just reset my entire game. Let's play that. Run quickly off the edge of the map. And once I've fallen 20 meters, it resets the entire game. Nice and straightforward. That's this entire video done.